Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
Another rumor has it that Akure boys, women, and Queen Naomi's elder sister, unleashed mayhem on gospel as she stepped into Akure to check on how Tadenikawo was faring. That she left with a shattered windshield. That her driver, they almost break the man's head. That what the heck, what brought you here? Now, if this information is true, is that I have never, ever, ever seen this level of desperation in my life before. Now, you all think that it is over with this woman. They said a setback is a setup for a comeback. We will never, ever imagine what Queen Naomi's comeback will be like. God is preparing her for something great. And let me tell you something. When you are a human being who is going through these kinds of difficulties in life, it is only because you have got a greater calling. Your calling is not an ordinary calling. And that is what Queen Naomi is going through. Queen Naomi is making a journey of her destiny. That destiny to greatness. Queen Naomi is a very great woman. If you see the kind of love and support that Queen Naomi gets from people all over the world, you will know that this is not ordinary. It's because the hand of God is upon this woman. Now, if you sit back and you're celebrating that Queen Naomi is in this shit that she is right now, I want you to know that Queen Naomi is going to come out of it, and she'll come out bigger, better, and stronger. Now, for those of you who will sit and think that this is all about Queen Naomi, a lot of people are just very envious of Queen Naomi. One thing that is eating up people is envy. Envy. When you see all of those people who are calling Queen Naomi names, insulting Queen Naomi, she is this, she is that, wanting, she's too proud. It's envy. Envy. You envy her beauty. You envy her neatness. You envy her intelligence. You envy the fact that she's loved by people. You envy the fact that she's Naomi. The whole social media. Social media, it's all about Queen Naomi. Social media will go agog for Queen Naomi. That is what people are envious of. Now, the news might not necessarily be positive. It might be negative and also mixed with positive news. But you understand that when you are popular on social media, you have a very great brand. People, companies, if she was using this, do you know the kind of influencer that Queen Naomi would have been? But let me not bore you with all of this analysis. Now, let me tell you what's going on. That is if the information is true and correct. Do not forget, I do not live in the palace of the Oni, neither am I related to them. I am just a blogger. I get an information, I reenact it, and I post it here. Having you understand that whatever information you get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. Now, they say that gospel and the driver, they went to Akure because for her, she was crying after the event happened that she had a good intention for going to Akure. Now, they said she stopped by Akure. She wanted to see Tadenikawo to see how Tadenikawo was faring. And they said immediately she alerted from her car. As a matter of fact, they didn't open the gate for her to enter. And with the horn, the security man discovered that it's this woman and went inside to go and tell Queen Naomi's elder sister, because the mom had gone to Ibadan with her and a brother and Simi. So, but the sister was there because that also she has a child she's taking care of, and she's the one taking care of Tadenikawo. Immediately, they said the sister got up and they said boys. I don't know. They say boys came from nowhere. That they unleashed mayhem on this woman. Like they pursued the woman and the driver, as a matter of fact, they say the driver ran out of the car. They pursued her until she ran and left her car. It was later they came back to carry the shattered windscreen because they asked her why she was there. Heard her and asked her what she wanted. She came to see if Queen Naomi spied. That what is it that she wanted in Akure? She said she had a noble intention. She came to check on Tadenikawo. As long as the boy is died off and Kabiesi, the boy is her own, she wanted to check and be sure that the boy is doing well. Noble intention. The same noble intention that Queen Naomi had that landed her in this mess that all of a sudden everybody has forgotten her intention. Yes, these days we treat people with noble intention the way those without noble intention should be treated. That was how they said they asked her, dragged her. At the end of the day, she ran past where her car was because the driver was not even there. When she left the car, she expected that the driver would be idling, so that if this, as in, will be in the car idling, with the car idling. But when the driver saw the move of the people who entered through the gate, driver ran out of car, left car, and they said that was how she ran past the car, and because the driver was not there, it was later that the driver came to move the car, and with shattered windshield and everything, and they left. Now, why did you go there? Is it not true that you do not care? Is it not true that you could care less what happens to Olori Naomi? Is it not true that if this situation were to be in your hand, Naomi would be in a very serious, in fact, Naomi would have gone, as in, I don't even understand what they could have done to Olori Naomi because of people like you. Why did you go there? So you feel that people do not know that you don't care? You feel that people will believe you that you care about Tadenikawo? Or what is it with you guys? What is it? Why did you go there? So apparently she went there to size them up, to see what is going on and where Naomi is, or if Naomi was at home or not. Because, of course, they have to have evidence to fuel the narrative that she is not in detention as everybody is saying she is, to ignite, the anger of the people who are bereaved, right? And maybe that was why she went there, but she got what she deserved by going there. They said the embarrassment, the humiliation, the wahala, as in what she got, that gospel was crying like a child. Like she was crying like a child. She never, ever thought this could have happened. It was almost as if those boys were waiting for any of them to come around there. And they said they showed gospel wahala that day, and never, maybe with what has happened now, should never ever step her legs to Akure again. This is what we are hearing. If the information is true, do not forget, I have told you, I do not live in the palace of the Oni of Ife, neither am I related to the monarch. I'm a blogger. I get an information, I reenact it, and I post it, letting you understand that whatever information you get on social media, you have to take it with a pinch of salt.